You are not my daughter, you are my friend.
Then I am your daughter as well as your friend.
Father, when I grow up, I will become a teacher and teach all the children.
She's not just my daughter, she's my honor.
The tribal valley was shrouded in blue mist in the morning. Between the mountains, there was a small lake whose water shimmered like blue glass. The sounds of birds came from afar, along with the murmur of flowing water. The valley was beautiful, but within its silence, fear was hidden. Noor Khan lived in this very valley. Across the road, he had a small shop. His wife was a simple, hard-working, and patient woman. And the heart of both of them was their 9-year-old daughter with blue eyes, brown hair, and a face like the first light of morning. People used to say that this girl looked like a fairy. That's why she was named Gulpari. They also had a 1-year-old son, but the love Noor Khan and his wife had for Gulpari was unmatched. She was the beloved of the entire family. Gulpari was receiving her early education. She helped her parents with small chores. When her father came home, she would run to bring him a bowl of water. At noon, she would take food to her father's shop. She told stories to her little brother. Her favorite place was the lake. She often went there with other children and would laugh at the blue water, as if the water recognized her. With the morning call to prayer, the valley would awaken. As soon as Noor Khan opened his eyes, Gulpari was already awake. She would sit quietly, watch her father, then smile softly and say, "Father, shall I bring some water?" Noor Khan would smile and nod. Gulpari would run to the earthen pot and fill it with water, carrying it carefully in both hands as if it were something precious. For Noor Khan, this water was not just water, it was his daughter's love. When her mother kneaded dough, Gulpari would sit beside her, helping with the flour, sometimes combing her mother's hair, sometimes rocking her little brother to sleep. Her mother would say, "You are not my daughter, you are my friend." And Gulpari would laugh and reply, "Then I am your daughter as well as your friend."
At night, when her mother put the little brother to sleep, Gulpari would lie beside him and softly whisper stories into his ear, as if she had become a mother herself. In the afternoon, Gulpari would take food to the shop. While she crossed the road, Noor Khan would step out of the shop and keep watching her. He would not return inside with peace of mind until Gulpari had entered the shop. The shopkeepers would laugh and say, "Noor Khan, your daughter is smarter than you." Noor Khan would reply proudly, "She is not my daughter. She is my honor." When Gulpari returned from school, her mother would take out her notebook from the bag and check it. If the marks were low, her mother would gently stroke her head and say, "It's okay, my dear. Trying is enough." And when the marks were high, Noor Khan would bring sweets in the evening. Every time, Gulpari would first put a piece into her little brother's mouth, and only then eat herself. In the evening, Noor Khan would often hold Gulpari's hand and walk her to the lake. He would say, "When the water is clear, the face can be seen clearly too." Looking at her reflection in the lake, she would say, "Father, when I grow up, I will become a teacher and teach all the children." Noor Khan would place his hand on her head and say, "Whatever you choose to do, we will stand by you." Every night, her mother would comb Gulpari's hair and hold her close, saying, "O Allah, protect my daughter from the evil eye." Gulpari would smile and say, "Mother, nothing will happen to me. Father is there." Her mother's eyes would fill with tears. Gulpari did not know that she was not just the light of her home, but the very breath of her parents. and her parents did not know that the light they were protecting so carefully would sink into darkness so soon.
It was a rainy day. A light drizzle was falling in the valley, sending chills down the spine. Her mother wrapped Gulpari in a warm shawl and gave her a small umbrella. After giving her food, she sent her off toward Noor Khan's shop. Their little son at home had been feverish since the night. The mother gave him medicine, and the child fell asleep. Exhausted, she too lay down beside him and dozed off. Suddenly, there was loud knocking. The mother came to her senses and opened the door. Standing there was Noor Khan, angry and worried. "Why wasn't the food sent today? I had to leave the shop and come myself. Is the child okay? What were you doing?" The color drained from the mother's face. Gulpari had taken the food at noon. Her voice began to tremble. Noor Khan turned around, an unknown fear gripping his heart, and ran toward the valley. Then the valley erupted in chaos. People, neighbors, and relatives all began searching for Gulpari. By nightfall, the police were informed. During the investigation, it was discovered that the child often went near the lake. Soon, the search in the lake began. At dawn, the lake's water was completely still. Then suddenly, Gulpari's body was recovered. In the blue water, her body looked as if the blue-eyed fairy had fallen asleep with the water itself. The body was sent for post-mortem. The report shattered everything. The child had been assaulted and then murdered. The fairy's wings had been torn away. Her blue eyes were closed forever. Noor Khan and his wife were left alive, but as if buried alive. For some time, the valley echoed with cries of "Catch the culprit." Then, slowly, everything fell silent, forever. The police were never able to catch the criminal. Even today, Noor Khan and his wife's eyes keep searching for their daughter. Their lips are silent, but their hearts ache, and their eyes carry a question. Why is it always the children of the poor who are taken? The children of the rich are protected, surrounded by guards, and the poor, lost, torn away, plundered.
Ya Allah, keep the children of both the rich and the poor in your protection and safety. Ameen. If you liked our story, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can get all our upcoming videos first. Thank you.